we have started the next next experiment, that is to study the effect of heating on the permeability of beetroot cells, this one. So here it is written that we have to take 4 test tube, that is one with distilled water, that is A, one with distilled water and ice, one with water that is 60 degrees Celsius boiled water, and one alcohol, along with the beetroot. We have cutted the beetroot like this way. We have to cut it. কাটাটা একটু দেখাও. And we have to prepare the 4 test tube, but now we have prepared only 3 because today there is no ice available in the school. That's why distilled water and ice in test tube B we have not arranged. We have arranged like this way. You have to mention also A, B, C, D, like this way. You have to mention that number A is only with water, number B is water and ice, number C boiled water at 60 degrees Celsius, and number D alcohol. Like this way you have to mention, otherwise you can understand later that what are the effect. So now we will show you how we will put out the beetroot like this way. See, this is the instrument. কেটে যাচ্ছে,
বলে দিন এভাবে বের করতে হবে,
এভাবে করতে হবে, দেখিয়ে দিচ্ছি। আরেকবার করো দেখি।
এটা দিয়ে
going inside, that is the problem. Like this way we have cutted it out, because using the instruments it's very difficult. See, like this way, this one is perfect. Like this way you have to do the work.
you have to cut this.
And next we have to cut with this scalpel like this way. By using this scalpel একটু কাটো
into equal size.
All should be in equal size, like this way. And clean it thoroughly to put out the extra resins outside. It is there like this way. Now we will start the experiment. We will take the A test tube that is filled with distilled water only, and we will put some pieces of beet. Go through the book, you will understand. See,
Boiled water.
next boiled water 60 degrees Celsius. Here thermometer is here, if you want you can use for exact 60 degree. Not 100 degrees, 60 degree, little bit of warm water. If you want exact 60 degree you have to use the thermometer. change. Later on we will see. Now alcohol. We have taken alcohol in test tube D. Ice is not present, that's why we have omitted the test tube B, water and ice. This one is test tube D filled with alcohol. স্ক্যালপেলটা দিয়ে 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So later on we will observe the color change. Next portion of the experiment, that is we will observe the color change. So first test tube that is filled with water, there is no change of color. There is no change of color. And the test tube B, that is water plus ice, that will be also same, there will be no change of color. Now test tube C, that is filled with boiled water at 60 degrees Celsius. See, there is a change of color. See, the color is diffusing. The color is dissolved. See, yes, it's clear that the color is diffusing. This is boiled water. Next is alcohol filled with test tube D. There is also same change of color. Yes, the color is diffusing. Yes. Now, why I am telling you why this is going to happen? See your book that cells of beetroot possess a water-soluble reddish anthocyanin pigments. The pigments, that is the reddish color given to beetroot, that is anthocyanin pigments. It does not leak out of the cells in the presence of two membranes. Beetroot e duto membrane thake, tar jonno the color is not leaking out. It is the reason water remains colorless in test tube A. In test tube B, due to the lowering of temperature, the cell membrane gets thawed with decrease in its permeability. There is no leakage of pigments. Test tube B also, whenever you put ice, the first test tube A is normal water, normal cold water, and test tube B, whenever you put ice, the membrane doesn't leak the color. But there is no leakage of pigments, that's why. But in test tube C, the water maintained at high temperature. Test tube C, we have taken the 60 degrees Celsius water becomes colored due to the leaking of the pigments because of increasing permeability of the cell membrane. Due to the increase in temperature, the cell membrane will become more permeable and the color started to leak and loss of retentivity. At very high temperature, the membrane gets killed or disorganized. If you boil the water above 60 degrees Celsius, then also the membrane of the beetroot will get destroyed and all the colors will diffuse in. In test tube D, we have taken the alcohol. The beetroot cells dipped in alcohol get killed. The pigments leak out. In alcohol, actually the membrane gets killed. Membrane ta noshto hoye jay. That's why all the colors leaking out. So whenever you will increase the temperature of the water, the membranes will start more permeable and the color will leaking out. Whenever you will take alcohol, alcohol kills the membrane of the beetroot and color leaks out. And whenever you take cold water or ice water, the membranes become more prevent to permeable. That's why there is no changes in color that is given in the observation. Thank you.